everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vivian. So today we're going to be talking about the APC National Chairman, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole. According to a report that just reaching us now, a three-man panel of the Court of Appeal has affirmed the suspension of Adams Oshiomhole as National Chairman of All Progressive Party. In a judgment delivered by Mohamed Lambo, a judge on Tuesday, the three-man panel dismissed Oshiomhole's appeal for lacking in merit. The panel's decision followed the decision of an Abuja High Court in March 2020, which had ordered the suspension of Oshiomhole as the national chairman. So, guys, you know what happened? You know that Adams Oshiomhole in March this year he was suspended as national chairman of APC, and he decided to appeal. But this judge now is now affirming it. You know, all the saga that have been happening in the Edo State about the political godfatherism with Obaseki being suspended, you know, of being, of primaries, because they said he didn't qualify because of his certificate and all of that. And people came up and saying that Adams Oshiomhole himself, he does not have any certificate to prove that is he after 4 years, he's not saying that Obaseki is not qualified to be the governor of those state anymore because he was not choosing in the primaries, So Obaseki, according to that news, he went to Governor Wike of Rivers State. Governor Wike of Rivers State was formerly in APC, deflected to PDP, and he won again. He was elected again in Rivers State. So, guys, I'm going to show you all these videos now. The video of the Rivers State governor, his speech, he was calling, them dogs and all of that. I'm going to show you the video. You guys will watch it and let me know what you think about this whole happening of political godfatherism, like the one that is happening in Lagos State, with Tinubu and Yoruba traders, calling for Tinubu, clamoring that all the land in Lagos State have been taken over by the Igbo people, tribalism and all of that. But guys, I will show you the video. You guys watch the video and let me know what you think about Governor Wike statements, of calling them all political dogs. And then what has happened now, according to this judgment to Adams Oshiomhole of the APC, All Progressive Party. Let me know what you think about all these guys in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about all this political happening, in Nigeria, all this political godfatherism in Nigeria. What is happening? What do you think will happen to Obaseki? Because Obaseki has finally resigned, from APC today. Guys, comment in the comment section below. See you in my next one. Bye.
Ordinarily, I won't speak about this because I have no business with APC. Ordinarily. But why it concerns me and why I should speak about it is because it's most unfortunate. The Governors Forum is now a toothless bulldog. They can only bark, but they cannot bite. They can only bark, but they cannot bite. It's unfortunate. And I belong to such a forum that will bark and cannot bite. It's most unfortunate. Why? From day one, since 2015, since APC took over governance, and I've had the leadership of Governor Forum, everything died. Governor Forum is no longer the Governor Forum we used to have. All of us know in this country, right from the time, till 1999, that civilians took democracy. Governors Forum used to be a very powerful forum. That when they speak in the country, you know that, first of all, we are symbols of our states as governors. I represent the Rivers State. So if I'm speaking, the Rivers State is speaking. If Opus does my speaking, for example, Imo State is speaking. If IME is speaking, English State is speaking. So also, if Erufai is speaking, Kaduna State is speaking. But since 2015, that APC took over the realms of affairs of this government, of this country, They killed Governors Forum. It became whatever discussion is told us what is in the interest of the ruling party. But that was not the position before 2015. Take for example, you remember in one of the rerun elections in this state, I woke up in the morning, I came down, I didn't see my security aids. I asked, they said the former IG, what's the name of the former IG before this one came? Idris had withdrawn all my security aids. It's supposed to be a chief security officer of the state. His security aids were withdrawn, exposing him to danger. The Governor Forum didn't say anything. You know why? The chairman of the Governor Forum, who was the governor of Zafraden, Yari, is a member of APC. And so, withdrawing my aids to them, they believe that that will cripple me politically not to be active in order to win the rescheduled election that time. So, in as much as it was for the interest of APC to win that rescheduled election in Rivers State, the chairman of Governors Forum could not speak out. How can you withdraw a governor's security aids? In essence, you want the governor to be killed? That's the point. You see where we started having problems. And I told them, what you have started, by the time they will capture all of you, and we have not captured them, they are not like beggars forum. Even when there is constitutional infraction, where you see that the constitution has been violated, they beg. They beg. There is nothing we don't beg now. There's nothing. Governors are like, even look at the infectious bill that they talked about at the House of Reps. What happened? What happened? Don't we control are we not supposed to have a relationship with members of our National Assembly, House of Reps and Senate? And if such controversial issue, and the government has said, no, withdraw. And they said, to hell with who are you? Why? Because nobody seems to respect the Governor Forum again. Because we have given ourselves out. Just imagine, like I said, I don't need to have spoken about it. Obaseki is a member of APC. I campaigned against Obaseki in 2016. But the point is that it has nothing to do with Obaseki now. It is that I was talking about, the Governor's Forum. How can you say a sitting governor is being disqualified because that the certificates are defective? A sitting governor presented by the National Chairman of APC when he was the governor. I was watching a video last night when Oshiomhole, as then governor, was campaigning for Obaseki. He said, in the name of God, who understands, who sees, who knows what is in the mind of every man, that Obaseki is from one of the most reputable families in Benin. That Obaseki went to the premier university in Nigeria and graduated with flying colors. That Obaseki went to the US and came back with a master's degree. And when he came, he started creating jobs. That Obaseki came to help him do those things he didn't have. I watched him yesterday. He mentioned this road, Obaseki is involved. This school, Obaseki is involved. The other school, Obaseki is involved. The same man now comes to say no. The man's certificate defective. Has he apologized to Nigerians, to Edo people? How fraudulently he now presented a man who had defective certificate, a man who went to a Nigerian premier university, and the university came out to say, look, this is our product. So for me, it's not party. And I feel angry when I watch the APC governors who say they're progressive governors. No wonder their national chairman is also a progressive. So you can see how progressives behave. You can now see it now. Oshiomhole is a progressive. APC governors are progressives. This is what you get from the so-called progressives. To disqualify a sitting governor that has a defective certificate. In any case, let's ask ourselves a question. Who is this person who is saying that a sitting governor, a man who attended Nigerian Premier University, has a defective certificate? Who is this person? A man who does not have certificate is saying that my own is defective. At least me I have is defective. You don't have. You see how the country is? I mean, look, I'm not interested. You see, it's to take Nigeria APC, they say one thing, they do a different thing. And that's why I told Oshiomhole, practice what you preach. Practice what you preach. But APC governors up till now cannot come out to say we can't take this. We can't take this. You cannot. Look, it's not that you disqualified an aspirant. He's a sitting governor. His integrity has come to question. His integrity has come to question. But do you know what Oshiomhole can do that? You know why I have the impunity? If not, tell me where any party in this world, tell me, would disqualify a sitting governor. You know why I can do that? That is the impunity APC has, that the way they unleash terror on Rivers people in 2019, they will also unleash that terror on Edo people in September, using security agencies. If that impunity is not there, there is no way any right-thinking person will ever contemplate, not only contemplating, implementing to disqualify a sitting governor. If this impunity, if not what the hatchet is have, but what is it? We are in control of the government. We have the army. We have the police. We have INEC. So what? We can disqualify him and then unleash terror. Bring the soldiers. Bring the police. Arrest every PDP person. INEC, come on. Announce the results. Nothing will happen. But they forget. You did it yesterday, you may have succeeded. You may do it today, you will succeed. But you don't know whether you will succeed tomorrow. Look at what is going on in the United States. Who knows? Who knew ever that the death of George Floyd would change a lot of things in the United States? The death of a black man. Look at the crisis. Is it the first time the whites have been killing the black people? Is it the first time? It's not the first time. But look at this one. See what's happening. So nobody should think that yesterday will be the same today and will also be the same tomorrow. No. No. It doesn't happen that way. So this impunity APC has to disqualify a sitting governor because they have the army, they have the police, they have INEC, they can unleash it on them, on the Edo people. They tried in River State, the God of River State, who gave us the will to say no. And I hope Edo people will also say no. To say no, we can't allow this. It's an insult, it's an affront on us. Nobody has ever done that. And you know, I heard that even a commissioner was the chairman of the screening panel. A commissioner from last year was screened the sitting governor. I mean, I've never seen anything like this in my life. A commissioner screening a sitting governor and recommending the disqualification of the sitting governor. It's like his boss, his governor. The same, you know how this was, this contest is, and when I said, oh, I'm fighting government, I'm not, there are things some of us, we can't take. Obviously, we can't take it. We can't. I mean, by the grace of God, some people who are born today, they are dead. They never know they will die. They never cause their death. Parents suffer. 3 children, they don't graduation, they die. And God has helped you to this stage in your life. For you to even be a governor of a state. And then you are afraid to speak up. To say, no, this is wrong. Because when you ask them, they say, look, they will come after us. Who will come after you? The system. Whose system? Whose system? They say, oh boy, you don't understand. Yes, who will come after me? Yes. I should say, if you die today, do you die early? What about those that were born the same day they died? Were you holier than them? Are you saying that God does not know anything? That He has kept you to pass through these hurdles, to even get to where you are as a governor. And you will not be able to say, this is wrong. For Christ's sake, for crying out loud, this is wrong. And then I hear the APC governor said at their meeting to go and talk to some people. Governors begging. They say, if you don't support another government, you will not go second term. I'm a sitting governor. I'm a sitting governor. You disqualify me. You. I'm in charge of my state. Since you said that you disqualify, let me see how you win that election. Except if the governor who does not know what to do. So, I'm not, like I said, I'm not speaking for Basiki. No. No. I'm speaking for the injustice that the governor forum have lost focus. They have been captured. It was never like this before, since 1999. Governor forum used to be a formidable forum. That said, we will not accept this. And nothing. Because we're in charge of our states, or we ought to be in charge of our states. But since APC took over, Governors Forum became toothless bulldog, backing. They cannot bite. We have now turned to a beggars forum. They are not begging to rescue a sitting governor. Can that be heard anywhere? They are not begging. You can't even issue a statement by the so-called progressive governors. Progressive. Like their chairman is also progressive. You know, when they meet us, we progressives, we have seen how progressive people are now. You can see how you can define progressive. National Chairman of APC is a progressive. So the Governors Forum, progressive. And then they disqualified their governors. For that is, I mean, they are defects. All the Federals are defective. Defective. And then you are sitting on that seat. You've not come to apologize to River, to Edo people, to Nigerians, and you are happy, impunity. Saying it on national television. Have you seen where they submit a panel report on live coverage? Have you seen where they submit live report on live coverage? And don't you know that something is going on? Or something was going on? Don't you know? So, these are the things I tell you that's happening that some of us, we cannot take it. I'm not for Basike, he's a member of APC. But as a governor, I feel concerned that was why I raised a red alert. But look, the way you people are going, Governors Forum is not a political party forum. Governors Forum is for 36 states governors to meet as peer groups and see what we can do and make sure that we promote governance. There's no problem. So that is what happened. And yes, he came to see me yesterday. Of course, we are South governors. We have a right to meet and discuss issues and seek opinions and compare notes. And so there's nothing wrong that he came to see me. And yes, it's not on denial. Why won't we talk politics? Politics is part of what we talk to. We're in a political period, so we discuss politics. I know you want to ask me, is he coming to PDP? If he says he's going to PDP, I will be very happy. If he says today that he wants to come to PDP, well, why not? It's not a disadvantage to us that the governor is coming. I will be happy if he says he wants to come. But another thing you will say, oh, will he give me a ticket? That one I have no role. That one has to do with the Edo State Party and him. You see, people must understand this. Because whether I like it or not, Edo State Party has a role to play. The PDP Edo State has a role to play. You cannot undermine them. Assuming the man says he wants to come into PDP to run. He has not said so in the public. From what I read today, said his meeting with Buhari will determine where he will go next. So that's it. So that he came yesterday, people should not see, oh, he has come and that we have agreed, endorsement. No, there's nothing like that. But we discuss. I mean, if your brother has a problem, you have to talk with him. You have to ask how are you doing? If you ask me, what am I happy? The way he was disqualified, why should I be happy? On what basis should I be happy that he was disqualified? On what basis? It has nothing to do with party. If it happens to any other governor, in fact, assuming my party disqualifies a sitting governor, you know there will be fire everywhere. You know I will lead it. This can't happen. It will not happen. So, please, gentlemen, I thank you for coming, but that what is going on in this country now, particularly the way the states are treated, the way the governors are treated, as if it don't matter. I've told everybody who cares to know, I'm in charge of my state. I'm in charge of my state. Forget anybody who can be in Abuja to say whatever he wants to say. You have the freedom of speech. In fact, you know today kidnappers even give you ultimatum. Kidnappers now, you can imagine NDC hiring kidnappers to be in charge of their palliatives. People who kidnap, who we know, kidnap prominent river source wives. And then we now hide it under amnesty. We open their mouth now to give government ultimatum. That is where we have got into. That's what we've got into. That's the level where the contract goes on. Kidnappers. Known ones, not that known ones who are not having under amnesty program. Every day I speak on behalf of communities, on behalf of states, on behalf of agencies of government. Such a shameful thing. Such a shameful thing. So, I have said it here. Obaseki is from Niger Delta. Obaseki is a South. In fact, Obaseki is married from River State. So why should I not be paid? He was disqualified by somebody who does not have a certificate. What an irony. What kind of... Look, after I suffered, I went to university, Premier University, I read. I had somebody who was working in Kaduna came to disqualify me. I mean, it's so terrible, it's so terrible. And this thing was done. Can you take risk of disqualifying a sitting governor? If not this impunity that we have army and the rest. That is all. If not, I could, who told you that National Party Chairman of APC could have that temerity, audacity, to disqualify a sitting governor and go free? Because what they have at the back of their mind, we use the army, we use police, and we use army. Nothing will happen. But they should know and take the experience of what's happening in the United States today, which has never happened. In fact, it made me to read the speech of Martin Luther King Jr. What he said, I've seen the promised land, but I may not. Yeah, I've been to the mountain. I don't know what tomorrow will be, but I do know. All of us, all of you here, will stand and defend and say injustice is not acceptable. As if he knew the next day he was assassinated. But it doesn't matter. He had paid the price. He had paid the price. Today, ordinary Judge Floyd, whom was seen as not a bouncer. It's what's happening in the world now, not only in the United States. The killing of Judge Floyd. Ordinary bouncer. Right? So what's happening in the United States? So those who think they used army yesterday, they used police yesterday, they used army yesterday, they continue to use it. One day, the reaction they will see will be unbelievable. It will be unbelievable. They will never believe that people can react that way. So nobody should take things for granted. Yesterday you came out with troops, Nigerians ran away. We agree. Today you came out with troops, Nigerians ran away. You agree. Tomorrow you may come out with troops, Nigerians will say, no more. The time has come for all of us to die for the sake of our country, for the sake of this state. So APC should not think that it will be easy, that they will just use security to manipulate this 2020 September election in Edo. No, it will not be so. It will not be so at all. It will not be so. It will not be so. Everybody would be involved. Edo people would be involved. Edo people will involve and say, you cannot eat your cake and have it back. Enough is enough. Thank you for coming.